Alright, let's start off with Fullbringers. They're the newest race. You will spawn in fake Karakura Town. Your goal right now is to get to grade 2 in order to do your trial. In order to do this, you have to do mission boards in order to rank up. Once you reach grade 2, you need to click comma and find an NPC named Elec Ginjo. He's in the same place as Keyescape for Soul Reapers. You talk to him and essentially you need to build up your corruption bar. It is the third bar. To do this, either grip NPCs or players or simply meditate. Now it's time to do trials. The easiest way to do this is to use Keto. Keto lets you spam moves while running away. The reason is because you cannot health pack after killing these monsters. You only health pack after a wave. There are 3 waves: regular hollows, Menos, and finally in Agichas. Like I said, focus on running away and spamming Raishi Spike. Once you do this, you have now obtained your Fullbringer mode. Now your goal is to get your Fullbringer Bankai equivalent. Stage 1 is to get elite grade and win 13 raids or 26 ranked matches. Stage 2, go to Inner World and do the task. Kill 1 Bawa, 80 hollows, 15 elite grips. As of right now, the stage 3 is broken, so when that is fixed, we will make an in-depth Fullbringer guide. Now we have hollows. You first start off as a fishbone. Your goal is to kill other hollows and eating their remains by clicking B, which is your grip button. After eating a few hollows, you will become a Menos. Your next goal as a Menos is to find another Menos, whether it's an NPC or player, and kill it. Now you will spawn as an Agichas. You have 2 options. You can either take off your mask by clicking Ctrl K, or you can continue your grind to become a stronger Arrancar, which is a Vastacar. You need to basically obtain mask cracks as a Agichas. In order to do this, you need to kill other Agichas. This can be players or NPCs, but NPCs give more cracks. Once you have max cracks, you need to find your Vastacar NPC by following your arrow. Fighting your Vastacar is a bit hard if you are new, because you need to parry and block break them. So if you are scared to do this, make sure you do it with a friend or do it near a cliff so you can climb it if you get low. If you do die, you unfortunately have to restart this max crack process. But if you win, you will now become a Vastalorde. Now pull off your mask by clicking Ctrl K and you're now a Vastacar. Your grind is very easy. Just do mission boards in Hueco. And in order to get your res, you need to get to grade 2 and do an obby. When you are grade 2, go to your HQ, go up the stairs, and essentially there will be your resurrection part that is near the orb on the table. Click on that part and make your way to the void in Hueco. Jump into this void with your res part and then complete the obby. I recommend doing this on a non-laggy server so you aren't delayed. Now you have your res, your next goal is full res and segunda. For full res, make sure you guys do the stage in stage 2. So stage 1, get elite grade and win 13 raids or 20 ranked matches. Stage 2, go to in world and do the task. Kill 1 Bawa, 80 hollows, 15 elite grips. And your stage 3 is completing a maze. You need to go down to the Menos forest, go inside this cave. In this cave, you need to meditate, and once you meditate long enough, you'll be put in this maze. A hollow will be chasing you. If he touches you, you insta-die. Your goal is to find your hollow. You know it is your hollow because he will have very bright blue eyes. Once you find him, click on him, and bang! Full res. Your next goal is to get Segunda, and to do this, you need to grip 20 people in their mode. So Bankai, full res, Volt standing, Fullbringer Bankai. This is a beginner guide for Soul Reapers in Type Soul, all in under 5 minutes. Now your first goal is to get your Shikai. Go to your menu by clicking N and unlock your Flash Step and Soul Style. This is going to be very important in your progression. In order to get your Shikai, you're going to have to go from a trainee to grade 3. My recommendation is do mission boards. You basically need to do mission boards in order to get EXP and rank up. I recommend doing the mission boards in Soul Society, and if you ever get the Rogue Shinigami quest, just hop servers. This is a waste of time. Do not do it. Once you get to grade 3, you need to get Division Mission EXP. The easiest Division quest is Division 5 quests. This is basically because you're killing the same hollows at the same place. You need to talk to this NPC to join the division. And basically, you go to Karakura Town, find a division quest board, and then you'll get teleported to this quest, where you just farm the same hollow over and over. Once you get to grade 2, it's now time to get your Shikai. You must meditate 3 times for 5 to 7 minutes, and you will know when you're done meditating each set when your character actually stands up. You also need to know what your whispers are telling you for your Shikai. I will be putting all the whispers on the screen right now, so make sure you guys pause it and figure out what your whisper, what your Shikai is actually telling you. Once this is finished, go into a safe spot, and basically you're going to be fighting your Shikai. My technique on killing this boss easy is simply holding S, flash stepping away, and when the NPC flash steps to you, click R to use your critical, to block break the MC. Just keep doing this, maybe use some moves, but be patient. This is a very, very easy fight, and all you need to do is block break them. But now you got your Shikai. You probably search up on YouTube some builds for whatever Shikai you get, so I recommend you do that ASAP. But now your goal is to get Bankai and Wizard. Wizard can be done right after you get your Shikai, so I recommend you doing this ASAP. In order to get Visored, you need to have 10 Hog Fragments. Once you do this, you will need to go to Hueco and find your Visored NPC. Your Visored NPC spawns randomly in Hueco, so just run around and he should be there. Once you kill your Visored NPC, you will now get a bar on your bottom right of your screen. This is your Visored bar. You can fill it up by attacking players, and you press K in order to activate it. But wait, you actually need to master it because right now you're debuffed. Go back into your spirit realm by clicking M to meditate and check your whispers. Your whispers will give you some tasks. The first one is win 3 Hueco or Karakura raids. But you need to win these raids with your mask on. So what I do is once the raid is about to finish, turn on your mask. The second one is to grip 20 Soul Reapers. Yes, you have to kill your own faction. Then you grip 15 NPCs in Soul Society. And once you finish these tasks, you will now get buffs whenever you turn on your mask. But there is more. If you ever do get a true Hogyokyu, which drops from raids or actually game modes in this new update, you will now be able to turn your Visored into a true Visor. You will now get 3 passive buffs, which is only defense, damage, and speed as of right now. Now it's Bankai time. You get 4 stages in Bankai. Stage 1, get to elite grade and win 13 raids. Stage 2, go to your inner world and basically talk to your NPC, which will give you tasks. Essentially, you have to kill 1 Bawa from Hueco, 80 Hollows, 15, and get 15 elite grips, which aren't your race. So basically Quincy's and Arrancars. But you have to do all 3 of these without dying. Once this is completed, go back to Karakura town and speak to Kisuke. If he doesn't have much dialogue, either you haven't finished your stage 2, or you just have to grip someone. You will go into a new portal, and basically you need to find your real Zanpakuto or your real sword. Your mission is to find 3 right swords, and you can only have 2 mistakes. If you get it wrong, you will get a hint. However, my technique is always picking the first one, always at the same place. So if the odds does turn to your favor, you'll get it first try, and then the next ones are pretty easy because if you were to get something wrong, you'll have 2 mistakes, which is your last 2 swords. Now, when you find your sword, it's time for your Bankai fight. The difficulty for Bankai varies. However, the universal technique I always do is to 1, spam moves, and just like in Shikai, use your R critical. Basically, flash step backwards, critical them, and then spam your moves. Be patient, try to get your parries to make sure you don't take damage, but that is the way to go. You can actually stop there, but in this new update, there is True Bankai. True Bankai gives you crazy abilities. For Soul Reaper, it gives you basically a domain expansion where you have crazy moves inside. But in order to get this, you need to go to Hell mode, which is its own entire story there. Now for Quincy's, you will spawn in Wandenreich. Basically, your goal is to get to grade 2. Do mission boards in this area as it's very easy. Once you reach grade 2, it's time to get your Shrift. Go to the statue in the middle of Wanden. It's past the bridge and talk to the statue. He'll give you a quest, and here are the requirements. Kill 1 Menos Grande, kill 1 Shinigami player, kill 5 Fishbones, kill 1 Ajusha, kill 1 Arrancar player. Once you complete these, talk to the statue again, and you have obtained Shrift. Now your goal is to get Bolt Standing. Get to elite grade and do the same stages. Stage 1, get to elite grade and win 13 raids or 20 ranked matches. Stage 2, kill 1 Bawa, 80 Hollows, or 15 elite grips. Once that's done, you're gonna do stage 3, where you go on top of the Wanden Castle and speak to this guy named Balance. You will need to do a parry test. My recommendations is to look up, and once you even see something, click F/parry. Once you win, you will get Volt Standing. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to just comment down below. I'll be replying to comments, or you could just join my Discord server.